of this ICSSR sponsored 2 weeks capacity building program on application of statistical and geospatial tools in social sciences. At the outset, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to Dr. Taki, coordinator of this program, to also EJ College Leh, to University of Ladakh and Government Degree College Zanskar for successfully completing this enriching academic endeavor. I also express sincere appreciation to ICSSR for its constant commitment to strengthen social science research across India, including in the farthest and most beautiful corners like Ladakh.
Moving on, may I request Dr. Amjad Ali Abbasi, Principal Government Degree College Zanskar, to kindly address the gathering.
Salam and a very good afternoon to all of you. I'd like to share with the world that it's been more than a decade since I left this college way back in 2009 when I was working here as an assistant professor. So that's why today it gives me an immense pleasure to be in front of you in this very prestigious college to share the occasion with you, particularly on this 2-week capacity building program on application of statistical and geospatial tools in social sciences. This program on statistical and geospatial tool is not only strengthened our technical competence, but also opened a new window, a way to view our society, our land, and our people with greater clarity and purpose. For us, Ladakh, and especially where I am working right now, Zanskar, such knowledge carries a deep meaning. Our land is magnificently beautiful with quiet strength, where mountain speaks of endurance and river whispers story of changes. Yet behind this beauty lies challenges of remoteness, fragile ecosystem, and limited access. To truly understand these realities, we need tools that merge science with sensitivity, and that is exactly what this program has offered. Geospatial mapping and statistical analysis gives voice to data. They help us visualize developments, trace patterns of migration, study changing livelihoods, and we can plan for climate resilience. When applied with sincerity in research and governance, these tools can guide us towards evidence-based decision, ensuring that policies respond to real needs in education, tourism, agriculture, or any sector which we call. I have also learned that from the participants that and I'm very happy to hear that the entire session went very well. It was enriching, well organized, and truly meaningful. Their satisfaction reflects and the depth of planning, dedication, and sincerity with which this program went.
Ms. Savina. Ahmed Loan, Ulma. Ahmed Bar. Geography.
Once again, Jule, Namaskar, Assalamu Alaikum. You know, I have worked 14 years in Nigeria, so this is in my habit. So don't think that it is, I'm doing it for you, I'm doing it for my earlier place of work, Nigeria. And it was Sharia state, so naturally I have to do that one. Anyways, coming back to the topic that maybe, or particularly me, we have missed the road. We are doing, Madam Banu, we are doing this program for our people on regular basis. 2 times in a month we are doing a program. and somehow we failed to include the colleges in the system. So I promise that when we go back, then we are going to include the colleges and all the learned teachers in the system. Let me tell you why these things are necessary. I mean, from time to time, though it might not be very prevalent in our own normal system, but for medical sciences, these kind of programs are very necessary, because technology is changing every day. And when we infuse the technology in the system, then that means we have to address the performance. We have to also learn the new techniques we are bringing in the system. Then output will change. And maybe there will be ease of business also. So these kind of programs are very prevalent in some of the field. But for social science, there are the limitations. If you remember that up to 1982-83, the qualitative research was not mixed with the quantitative research. Both fields were different. And at that time, when we were trying, at that time I was a student, in 1986 I'm talking about. So during that time, this software came, Tobit and Logit. And during that time, this software gave us a kind of leverage that we can also use the qualitative parameters into quantitative parameters. And that is how we have learned during that time how to use these variables, qualitative variables, and how we can draw the inference. So that was the basic focus. But then I promise that after this particular program, Taki, we are going to sit down together, and hand-holding program will be there. We will continue, because 2 weeks are not enough for a researcher to grab all the technology and to put in the use. So that means we have to practice again. So hand-holding will be done. The same group of people will be here, and we are going to bring new software. Apart from this SPSS, now SPSS is very good, but it is now old. So we are going to replace SPSS with some of the new softwares. And I promise that I'm going to give you Sesame software of Purdue. So this software is going to give you a power to manipulate, to manage, and to plan your own variables. You can incorporate your own variables into that software. That means you are going to learn how to modify the software also. So that software, which is developed by, it is an intellectual property of Purdue University, and I'm part and parcel of that program, because I have used that software for 10 years. From 1996 up to 2006, I have used that software for whole Africa. So I remember that software, I have the copyright also, so we can give it to you and you can use it further in your research. So I also wish to tell you one more thing, that this is the technique which Dr. Taki has learned, how to use the connections. This networking is very important. And then most of these funding agency, Madam Bhanu, let me just tell you for the piece of information that in the University of Ladakh, we have almost 75 crore rupees funding from various funding agencies, including this organization also. But then the scope of training, and that is how we took 4 research scholars in one of the program to Sri Lanka also. So we are also now, I feel that what we can do, because most of the teachers are from academic arrangement background, and somehow a system will not permit us to give them fund to go and participate, because funding is not available, and more so leaves are not available. Chutti, official leaves are not available. So maybe we have to do the brainstorming, and we should, see, I do agree that these kind of provisions we have in hand are given to us by the system, the OPT and all. But at this level, we can still moderate. I believe that whenever there's a scope for us to give a chance to a teacher who is working with us, who is giving his or her services under academic arrangement, they must be given this kind of leave at least once or twice in a year with payment as well as with the sponsorship. So I think for my university, we are going to do that now. Maybe that is not a big deal, but for the college, we are going to discuss, madam, this arrangement. And I think it is a right of those students, because I feel it is an irony of the system that while during convocation, we give degrees to the student, which is the part and parcel of the teaching which is done by the academic arrangement teachers. So teachers are not respected somehow, I believe. As a Vice Chancellor, I believe that is why, madam, a lot of bills are going to come to you. I have decided that with Tundup I have discussed that we are also going to give 3,000 rupees to all teachers who are working with us under academic arrangement for DA. We are going to fix it, and we are also going to give 3,000 for HRA, so that at least they will have a good kind of life. So this is my feeling, personal feeling, because when we are using their resources, their energy, and then students are getting proper degree. So why not we should give them this kind of help?
Colleagues at his own effort, in fact both Dr. Taki and Dr. Salim, with their persuasions, they could convince ICSSR for collaborating with our university and college and plan something like this here in a far off place like Ladakh. And like Dr. Taki also mentioned in his address that, and I remember Dr. Davale mentioning in his address 2 weeks back, that Ladakh is nothing less than a living museum, and it's not just Alchi. In fact, for that matter, like Dr. Abbasi also mentioned, places like Zanskar, places like Alchi, in fact, for that matter, the entire Ladakh is like a living museum. And we sitting here, if we are not able to convert our observations into something as objective as research, and if we cannot document it well, it will be our collective failure.
This program was meticulously designed to strengthen the research competencies of young faculty members in social sciences by familiarizing them in the latest tools, techniques, and analytical methods. We are truly honored that our efforts received a generous support of the Indian Council of Social Science Research, ICSSR, New Delhi, the premier institute of the country with a vision to capacity building in social sciences that made this entire initiative possible. I take this moment to express my sincere gratitude to ICSSR New Delhi.
तार्कीय क्षमता निर्माण कार्यक्रम के समापन समारोह के अवसर पर मैं कार्यक्रम की उपलब्धियों को साझा करने के लिए आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगी कोर्स निदेशक डॉक्टर मोहम्मद ताकी को।
This capacity building program was conceived with the vision of strengthening the research ecosystem in the field of social sciences by equipping young faculty members with the skills and confidence to apply modern analytical tools, both statistical and geospatial, to contemporary research challenges. It was designed as a bridge between traditional academic inquiry and modern technological approaches, enabling scholars to move from descriptive studies to data-driven, evidence-based research.
For that, I enrolled myself into an online program also, but you know the challenges in an online platform when you learn. So it was just like what you really want to do, and you just get it here in your workplace only, this a chance to learn, and especially from great outside experts. So it was really, I never imagined in my life that I will get a chance to learn here, because even during your career time, if you wish to go out for a 2 months, 6 months program, it was, you know, the challenges. It's hard to get leave, and because you have work commitments. So it was really very fruitful, thankful, for especially for the course coordinator. And I still have some more things to learn. So he just assured me that don't worry, I'm here only. You are free to clear your doubts. And again, so thank you so much, Taki sir, for that.
I am a social worker, and as a social worker, I am more inclined towards qualitative approach, engaging with community work, and casework, studies, and all. But QGIS and SPSS georeferencing these software give me a new perspective. Now I can at least say confidently that for an article, I can put some things, coordinates, I can at least see mean, median, mode, which whatever we have learned throughout this workshop, and it was really, truly enriching experience. And I'm really, really grateful to the organizers, Taki sir, Principal ma'am, Vice Chancellor Sir Bhanuprabha ma'am, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity for organizing this program. Thank you so much. And of course, ICSSR, thank you so much.
Sir, our all sessions were really engaging and reaching all the participants from different departments, different faculties, different subjects have really contributed a lot, which may be helpful in our future research course as well as in our academic life. Our all participants were really engaging in all the sessions. So we have all very beautiful and valuable sessions, most particularly from basic research knowledge to GIS, remote sensing, QGS and SPSS. Most particularly SPSS, being a student of economics, for me it was really insightful.
I, Dr. Singh Alisha, on behalf of Principal EGM College, Director of 2-week capacity building program and the organizing committee, deeply honored to deliver the word of thanks for the successful conclusion of the 2-week capacity building program sponsored by ICSSR for faculty members. This program has been a remarkable journey of learning, collaboration, and professional growth, and its success is a testament to the collective effort of everyone involved. First and foremost, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor for gracing this program with your esteemed presence and inspiring us with your insightful address. Your guidance and encouragement have been the cornerstone of this initiative, motivating us to strive for excellence in academic life. I express my heartfelt gratitude to Srimati Bhanuprabha, Secretary of Higher Education, UT Ladakh, for her invaluable support and guidance. Her dedication to advancing education and her presence have greatly enriched our effort. Thank you, ma'am, for your unwavering commitment and encouragement. We are immensely grateful to Registrar University of Ladakh, Mr. Nawang Tundu, Dean College Development Council, Mr. Sevang Mutu, Principal GDC Zanskar, Dr. Amjad Ali Abbasi, Dean Research University of Ladakh, Dr. Sunam Juldan, Dean Social Science University of Ladakh, Dr. Jafar Ali Khan, and the Senior Associate Professor, Dr. Tashir Dava, for your gracious presence, support, leadership, and commitment to fostering such impactful initiatives.